Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today, you guys, because guess what? Guess what? It's RWBY Day. It's the best day of the week, you guys. I live for my RWBY days. If you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, all right, guys. Got a couple orders of business today. First of all, I want to say I am thrilled with Volume 6 so far. Last time was so much fun. I think that watching the Adam short in with episode 1 really fit really well because there were a lot of references to kind of where we are at with Adam now in the first episode. Someone pointed out to me when Blake sees him on the train, like I was like, oh, she's kind of like, you know, imagining it almost, and somebody was like, maybe not. So maybe not. But I absolutely love the way in which, I don't even know what to call it. It's not a montage. The way that they told, like, what happened, it was just so clever, the way that they told, like, in current time, but with the echoes of what happened in the recent past, how he handled the situation with the White Fang followers who are no longer on board with him. I love the train fight scene. And usually I make a huge deal over the animation. I feel like I did mention it, but I just need to mention again, like, how spectacular the animation looks this time around. It just gets better and better. I love the RWBY, the like cyclone effect. And I feel like they had done that before, but it just looks so friggin' good this time that like it looks like a totally different effect. Just killing it. We kind of get to like catch up a little bit with where everyone's at. You know, it's only been a couple weeks in the show. So they established that. They kind of established like, you know, Blake and Yang, like, hey, you know, it's okay. It's all good. It's just time, you know, time is going to heal that wound. Oh, we get some stuff with Oz as well, because while this whole train Grimm thing is going on, he's like, yeah, so probably should have mentioned, yeah, the Relic is going to attract Grimm. It's like, Oz, you know I was defending you, Oz. You know this. He doesn't know this, but you guys know this. But really, that seems like pertinent info, my dude. Someone pointed out to me that in the little, like, come to Jesus that they have in the previous season with Oz about this, that when Yang is like, no more secrets, no more lies, he actually says, like, understood. Which I'm like, okay, he's on board. But when you think about it, he never said, like, okay, I agree to that. He was like, I heard that. My brain processed that. Is like what he said. But he's tricky. He was tricky about it. But, I mean, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. I just feel like, and you know I have defended Ozpin a lot in the past, but that seems like pertinent info. So we had, oh my goodness, RWBY and John just snapped into action and like led the crap out of the whole crew. Like, I mean, it was epic the way they just stepped in, and RWBY in particular just kind of stepped in and was like, you know, just got it done and was like, please, can you do this? And just started like spouting off, like, you know, not even orders. It's not like she's really, but just kind of started getting things done. Like, okay, we're gonna do this. You do this. Okay, can't do this. Okay, cool. We're gonna. And I'm like, good Lord, girl. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of all of them, really. So yeah, the train scene was really, really, really good. And the Adam scene was really, really, really good. And the Adam short was really, really, really good. I think that was a really great highlight reel of kind of Adam's rise to power and his sort of reasoning throughout the whole thing. But I talked about that a lot, I think, in my last reaction. So I just thought I'd kind of recap the previous episode, which was episode 1. What else was I going to say about that? Oh, there's a new character at the end. Want to know more about this new character? There were some new characters in the theme, in the opening theme, and I'm like, whoa, who are you? Who are you? So I'm sure we'll get to know them all. All right, guys, I'm about to watch episodes 2 and 3. Now, you guys are always really, really, really cool about spoilers, so nobody has spoiled me on this, thank God. But I am told not to overstate things, but that these 2 episodes, particularly episode 3, like, will change my life. Will change the game, basically. I'm a little nervous because this show is a wonderful, awesome, happy, wholesome show in so many ways. But they've done me wrong a few times, you guys. And I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be something like bad. It might be like a good game changer, but it's going to be huge. I'm told that episode 3 is very exposition-y, and it's very long. So don't be surprised if, I come back in my next reaction with like a laundry list of things that people have cleared up for me. Because I'm bound to, I don't even want to like put this into the universe, but like I'm bound to maybe not have it 100% fully understood. Depending on like they actually do a very good job on the show, I have to say. I never feel like when they drop hints, they're like, that was a hint, but I feel like that wasn't like a subliminal message fast hint that I totally missed. Sometimes I miss things, but I do feel like they're good about like giving me the nudge, like, did you see that? It was important. That being said, I may come back with some clarifications. No big deal. I'll get on board. Don't worry. But yeah, guys, I'm excited and scared. I'm going to come out of this different than I was going into it. And it's scary, but I can't wait. So what do you say? We go ahead and get started on the next 2 episodes of RWBY. Let's go. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm going to pay attention again because there was so much going on in this theme. Oh, my Lord. Oh, and the moon. Oh, hey, the moon's okay. No, it's not. Nope, never mind. Sorry. All right. I'm told I'm not supposed to like overanalyze because it is a very spoilery theme in a lot of ways. Okay, this is a new character. I think some people told me her name's Maria, but they're oh, see, no, I didn't like. See, that's what I didn't like. This is what I didn't like was things like coming and taking my man away. Did not care for that. That looked that looked like Roman's head, didn't it? Am I imagining things? Did that look like Roman's hat? Oh my God, Salem. How is Salem so scary? Who is this? I'm like a little kid in the backseat of the car. Are we there yet? Who's this? What's going on? Oh, yeah, why would he... Maybe because Oz didn't tell him about the relic? I don't even know what that was. Oh, that's cool. The way they, like, change into different characters. Oh, my God. The theme, you got... I don't know why I'm always so surprised the music is friggin' amazing. Thank you. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Wait, what? She's still alive? I thought she was dead. Oh. Oh, my gosh. She's still alive. You guys told me she was dead. You had me fooled. she's not looking great, but... Oh, she's still... Can she... Okay. She's trying. Oh, my. And she's where we left her? Yep, she is. She knows what happened. She's like, dang it. Wow, she's still alive. Where are we now? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't make it through this.
Gods, are you okay? Where did you?
Uh-oh, no, this poor lady is just trying to help. Uh-oh. Oh, man. She's just trying to help you.
The relic to Atlas?
That's what Oz said.
He sounds happy.
You've got to be joking. I mean, bright side. We finally get out of this house.
Well, trust me, I'm not
Poor
crazy
wife.
about it either. And without the Spring Maiden here to seal the relic back in its vault, it's our best option.
Oh, I
Atlas may
saw
be
the
the safest
face.
kingdom we have at the moment, but their borders are closed. General Ironwood called everyone back.
Not everyone. The city of Argus is a ways north of us, and it's the primary trading port between Anima and Solitas. They've got
Okay.
the largest Atlas military base outside of the kingdom. There's
Oh,
no
alright.
way they'd leave it abandoned, and if we play our cards right, I think there's a good chance we could convince them to escort us straight to Ironwood.
I mean, we do have the missing heiress to Schneeda's company.
Ex-heiress, actually.
Oh,
True,
hon.
true.
But if there's
True.
a chance of reward money, I say we go for it.
Hopefully the first option will suffice.
Glad to see you're feeling better.
Likewise. And while I'm sure we could all use more time to recover, I'm afraid time is of the essence.
Right. As long as that thing's out in the open, its power could fall into the wrong hands.
Speaking of, what does it do exactly? Qrow never really told us.
What does it do?
Of course. The Relic of Knowledge has a wonderful and incredibly dangerous ability.
I'm going to turn
So
this up.
ask any question, and the lamp will provide an answer.
Oh. I can see.
That's incredible.
Indeed. However, it's not without drawbacks.
No, there's
The
a
lamp
catch.
cannot tell you of events that have yet to happen.
Okay.
And it will only ever answer 3 questions every 100 years.
Oh, so choose wisely. Dang.
I guess that's not so bad. Adds a lot of pressure, though.
Mm-hmm.
What should we ask first?
Oh!
There are no wishes.
I'm afraid you won't be able to ask
You
anything
asked
at
for
the
more
moment.
questions.
The questions
Uh-huh.
were used before I sealed it away.
Well, at least now we know what it is.
Oh.
And we'll be sure to keep it safe.
All right.
This is just great. We're
And here we are
stranded.
after.
We lost a third of our party, and we have gained a defenseless old lady.
So that was before, this is after. Okay.
My name
Oh.
is Maria Caravera, and I am not defenseless. I'm
Hi,
just a
Maria.
little hard of hearing and blind without my eyes that are in desperate need of repair.
Well, I mean, you did just get in a train crash, so that's understandable.
Yeah, knock it off, will ya? If we lose our cool now, we'll just be inviting even more Grim.
Does that even matter? Apparently, we've been attracting Grimm since we left Haven.
Oh, and how could I forget about that? What happened to no more lies and half-truths?
There we go.
I think it's time we got an explanation.
Oh, and here it comes.
I did not lie to you.
Well, you certainly didn't tell us everything about the relic.
Yeah.
Now is not the time.
No, we're past that. I want to know why
Ooh.
you're still not telling us everything.
Fair question, I
It is
think.
true that the Grimm are attracted to the relics. It's faint but undeniable. I believe it has to do with their origin, but I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, I feel that
Okay.
making you all aware would only add anxiety and negativity. It seems like the safer option.
You know, I'm getting real tired of people choosing what's best for me.
Is that what you chose to
Oh.
tell everyone about Lionheart too?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I believed the kingdom of Mistral deserved better than the truth. And I believed Leonardo deserved to be remembered
So-
for his lifetime of service, and not the unfortunate missteps he made in his final years.
Missteps?
Okay, he
What
was the
Professor
one.
Lionheart did was reprehensible. I am not here to argue differently.
What
does one
was
lapse in
he?
judgment truly negate all of his good? Do we not all have regrets? You may have met Professor Lionheart, but you never met the man he was before Salem found him.
That's
We're
a
supposed to
fair
be in this
point.
together.
Yeah.
Trust us. We're not gonna turn our backs on you.
Do you really think Leo was the first?
Oh, there it is. There it is. This has happened
That he
before.
didn't say those exact same words to me? I'm sorry, but you have to understand that my behaviors are backed by experience. I'm not saying that I have reason to think you will betray me. I'm saying that I have reasons for the things that I do, the secrets I keep. The reason I... Where's the relic?
Right here.
Yeah, she picked it up when she was picking stuff
It got
up, right?
scattered in the crash.
Please, hand it over.
So all those times you talked about having faith in humanity, that was just for everyone else?
Ooh.
That's not what I meant to suggest. Miss
But
Rose,
he...
the relic is a powerful item, and I simply feel as though it is my burden to bear.
But you
But-
said it couldn't do anything right now.
Why does it matter who carries it?
I
That's...
need you to listen to me.
What is this? What is that? What is happening?
He's trying to stop you.
Stop her from what?
Stop her from what?
Afraid he'll find out what he's hiding.
Oh, there it is. He's hiding something.
It's Jin. Say her name to summon her.
Her name?
So we're doing this. We're gonna summon the answer genie.
Jin?
Jin? Oh Lord. Oh. Guys, what is happening? What is happening? I hope we're all real sure about what we're gonna ask. Are we gonna ask for some answers on what Ozpin is hiding? Because I could see how he would be very apprehensive about that. Also, what is he hiding? Also, he's seen some stuff and been betrayed a lot. Wow. Oh, is she? Oh, okay. Oh, and he's so discreet. He's looking away. Okay. All right. What a design, though.
Wonderful.
She's gonna do a big stretch.
What knowledge do you seek?
Well, that better not be the end of the episode. Okay, thank God. I was gonna be so mad, you guys. Gonna be mad if that was the end of the episode. So you guys, Cinder's alive. She's like, uh-oh, time to, yeah. Oh, that's who it was in the, okay. I didn't even realize that's who it was supposed to be in the theme song. What is he saying? People are saying stuff and it's too rainy to hear. What? It's spider web. Oh, it's okay. It's a symbol. That looks yummy.
That's far enough.
Okay, what's going on here? What are we, okay. We're presenting some monies? What are we doing here?
you're Little Miss Malachite?
Malachite.
I'm Little Miss gonna skin you alive if you ever take that tongue with me again.
Oh.
Looks like your life savings.
It was somebody's.
Oh.
Cute. What do you want?
Cute?
I'm looking for these treasures.
Dang it.
Well, sweetheart, you came to the right place.
Oh no. Whoa, she's
A little
she's so
jumpy today,
jumpy. Huh.
You know, I used to be afraid of spiders. Want to know what I did about it?
Tattooed one on yourself.
Oh no, the world needs spiders. I just made the spiders work for me.
How can she control spiders? Or is she just like into spiders? Are those the
Give us a
spiders?
week. We'll find your travelers.
Uh-oh. Oh man. So she's still on her.
We already know where they are. That big guy asked about them last week.
I know we know.
Oh.
But
What
what we
big
don't
guy?
know is who here in Mistral might be asking about her.
Ah, so she is, you could say, weaving a web of information.
I am Jin.
It's a Yang joke right
being
there.
Created by the god of light to aid humanity in its pursuit of knowledge.
Okay.
Graced with the ability to answer 3 questions every 100 years. You're in luck, as I'm still able to answer
That's enough!
No.
2 questions this era.
What is it? There was the one question asked already.
It's
Oh,
a pleasure
dear.
to see you again, old man.
Ruby,
Oh, poop.
please. Don't.
Hey, do
What?
whatever you think is right, kiddo.
Don't. Oh, they were pointing at a crow.
What is Ozpin hiding from us?
Oh, no. What just happened? What?
What?
What is going on?
Weiss? Yang?
What just happened?
Blake!
Oh, God, they're all in like, what is happening?
Ruby? Yang?
Once upon a time,
Oh, okay.
there stood a lonely tower that sheltered a
They're all
lonely
saying
girl.
Lonely girl? Who's the lonely girl? That's the girl from the theme.
Named Salem.
No, you're kidding. You're kidding. That's Salem? What happened to her? That she looks how she... I know you're not going to end me there. Fortunately, I'm watching the next one right after this. Oh my God! We're finally getting a Salem origin story. Alright, guys. I had just straight up assumed that Salem was just like an incarnation of evil or something, you know? Like, she wasn't even, it never occurred to me she used to be, like, a normal person. I just thought she was I really thought she was, like, the first Grimm or something. Something created by, like, one of the brothers, and just not even, oh, hang on, no, don't, and now the show's like, oh, you want answers, girl? You want answers? We're gonna play the next episode for you without you asking. Please ask me first. All right, guys. There's like lawn work going on outside. I didn't even realize it. I was so entranced. Didn't even realize it till now. If you can hear it, I'm very sorry. I could not hear it, so it's not distracting me if it makes anyone feel any better. Okay. First, I want to say, looking at this from Ozpin's perspective, for now, because I have a feeling that I'm going to learn some stuff about Ozpin and I'm going to be like, nope, not on board anymore. At this point in time, knowing only what I know right now of Ozpin, it does seem like, having lived as long as he's lived and carrying a mission, a purpose as heavy as his, it does seem that this is probably not the first time he's been betrayed, like the whole Lionheart thing. It's not that he doesn't believe in humanity, but I'm sure once you have lived that long, you have seen enough to make you think, I'm going to think twice next time. You know, that I could get. I could get that. Shouldn't be hiding stuff from our crew. But I do kind of get, I'm not saying it's right for him to do that, but I understand. You know what I mean? This is not the first time that he's fought alongside people. And I'm sure that, you know, like he said, he probably has his reasons for doing the things that he does. However, still need to be upfront with your, I mean, it does kind of depend though, because now I'm wondering, what was he hiding? If he's hiding something, what if he's hiding a knowledge that is so powerful that it could hurt them, you know? Yes, he's still hiding something, but I do kind of want to know the whole picture before I start getting into, like, I just don't feel like we have all the info, which is why it's very convenient that we have a knowledge genie. Love the design for Jin. Jin the genie. Oh, she's not really a genie. But a knowledge provider, I guess. I mean, the whole thing is very genie-ish, though, if I'm being honest. Like, even Nora was like, I wish for more questions like you would do with a genie, except I don't think that even works with a genie if you wish for more wishes, but I would not know. I have very little experience with genies, believe it or not. So, moving on to reality. And now we're going to find out. Now we're going to find out what he's been hiding. Not only are we going to find out what he's been hiding, you guys, we are about to embark on the origin story of Salem, which, as you guys know, is something I have been wondering about for a while. I did not think they were ever going to get into it. I just assumed, like, she was, like I was saying, I just assumed that she was, like, in the same way that Grimm are just kind of manifestations of negativity. I was kind of starting to think like that's just kind of where we're at with Salem, you know, like maybe she's like the first Grimm or something, and I don't know, maybe she is. But one thing's for sure, it's not going to be how I pictured it. Like, I can see now how this would be a game changer, because depending on what comes out, like, if it comes out that Salem was just an ordinary girl and Oz, like, did something, we're gonna flip things around real quick. All right, guys, I'm dying to know what's gonna happen. I know this is gonna be a very exposition-heavy episode. I am going to do my absolute best to focus, zip my lips, which you guys know is hard for me, but, and I will take it in. I will just soak it up like a sponge. Like a little sponge. Let's figure this out, guys. Next episode. I'm scared. All right. So now there are a bunch more things that I'm going to get watching this. Also, can we talk about the way that they, like, straight up, like, see, the moon's not alright. It was okay for a second, and then it wasn't. Because we know that Qrow has always kind of taken Ozpin's side. But he was like, he started to just step in just a little bit, and they were straight up like, no. See, that worries me right there. They better not do anything to Qrow. I can tell you right now. I'm going to be real upset if anything happens to Qrow, you guys. That was Cinder. And that was Roman's hat. What the heck? How did I... You know what? Someone mentioned, like, you missed that hat. And I'm like, what? What hat? And then I saw the hat, and I'm like, how could I miss the hat? Oh, Salem. I'm going to be so sad if there's, like, a... Hold on a second. That Salem... That kind of looks like Ozpin with the cane. Does it not? And that's probably why he's slamming him against the wall. Oscar straight up. Oh, see, they're trying not to show me who that is, though. I did notice that they're showing someone in the shadows there that I can't really make out who it is. And there's probably a reason for that, you guys. So, oh, man. Oscar was straight up trying to help, though. He was like, hurry! There's something he doesn't want you to know.
Locked away by her cruel father, Salem was a girl who desired but one thing. Freedom.
Oh, my lord.
She lived in a time when kings and their kingdoms were plentiful, when men and women were capable of greatness, and magic was a gift from the gods that all could wield.
Okay.
And yet there she sat within her tower.
I'm getting some Weiss vibes here.
A legendary hero came to brave the challenges within the tower's walls. The people of the lands knew him as Ozma.
Ozma!
Unlike those who had come before, this warrior was not driven by the prize of the young maiden's hand. He fought only for righteousness, and his pure heart and courageous soul prevailed.
Oh! Guessing that's Ozpin.
They escaped the wretched fortress. And yet, something bound them together.
Oh.
Ozma had been ready to give his life for justice countless times, but
Oh
now
my God.
saw a woman worth saving it for. And Salem, to her surprise, found her freedom not in the outside world she had yearned for, but in the eyes of the man that had saved her.
Oh my lord.
Where should we go now?
Wherever you'd like.
The two fell deeply in love, planned
Oh,
adventures
God.
around the world, and lived happily ever after.
Really? Did they now?
That's what should have been.
Uh-huh.
Ozma, the infallible hero of legend, fell
That's
ill.
my stomach, I'm sorry.
And where all of the beasts and blades of the world had fallen short, a single
Oh, no.
sickness prevailed.
Did she make it so that he can survive in another body or something?
Gods let this happen.
Oh.
The gods, brothers of light and darkness,
Yep.
creation and destruction. Salem prayed they would see the injustice that had befallen her love and make things right.
Uh-oh.
The domain of light was a sacred place.
The domain of light. What are we doing here?
The elder brother dwelled beside his fountain of life and creation.
Okay.
It was here where mankind would fall to ruin.
Oh. Oh no. What? Oh. Wow, they were in love. Holy cow. Is she gonna try to like resurrect him or something? Oh, is that the god of light? Wow. Music though.
Please bring him back to me.
I understand your pain, but you demand of me that which I cannot make so.
Really?
Life and death are part of a delicate balance.
Uh-oh.
So, You won't do it then?
Oh no.
To disrupt the cycle of...
That's not fair.
Uh-oh. I see where this is going.
Let him rest.
Nope. That's how this all started, isn't it? She disrupted the balance by making it so that he could survive and other people.
No.
The god
Oh,
of
wow.
darkness.
Oh.
None dared to enter his home, as men knew what monstrosities emerged from his blackened pools of annihilation.
Oh, but she did. Wow.
And so you must understand the Dark Lord's surprise when he found a lone woman kneeling before him.
That kind of looks like where Salem hangs out now. Oh! Oh, that is all kinds of wrong. But really cool, I gotta say. Oh, it kind of reminds me of the... It kind of...
Understood it well. She told him of her loss, and professed that she knew only he could answer her prayers, all while careful to make no mention of his elder.
Rise, child, and let your
He's...
faith in me be rewarded.
Uh-oh. And he's gonna turn her into the Salem we know? Oh, he brought him back! Wow! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It's okay. Everything's going to be okay.
No, it's not!
What have you done?
I have done what I please, brother. You may bask in the powers of creation, but you do not own them.
This is not creation.
Do not lecture me.
And there's the Grimm. So the Grimm are already there.
I will do what I must to maintain order.
He's... Oh, tell me he's not gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him again! Are you kidding me?
What did you do?
Was that really necessary?
You dare enter my domain and show such disrespect.
Ozma!
Oh, we're just gonna...
We agreed upon.
Rules that
Rip my ear out.
work ever in your favor. And yet the day a mortal comes to pray at my feet before your own, so do you arrive to lay your judgment upon me.
Oh, dear. That kind of looks like a Grimm, and so...
I know we have our differences, but I have not come here with the aim to control you. The same, however, cannot be said for her. This woman came to you only after I denied her pleas.
Which she left out.
The balance that you and I created together.
Then it seems I owe you an apology. Allow me to correct my mistake.
Oh no, and we're just gonna keep doing this over and over, killing poor Ozma and bringing him back like over and over. That's kind of cruel.
You monsters!
I mean...
Give it back!
Whoa. Oh my god! What is happening? They just like spit her out of the... Okay.
When you
Out
first
of the...
came to me, I did pity you. But it is clear now that your selfishness and arrogance have led you astray.
What did you do to me?
Uh-oh.
I made you immortal.
Immortal?
You cannot die. You cannot be with your beloved.
So long as this world turns, you shall walk its face.
Whoa.
You must
That's...
learn the importance of life and death.
But that's harsh, though.
Rest.
I get that she tricked them, but... I mean, she...
was a prisoner once again. Her fruitless
Dang
attempts
it.
to reunite with Ozma eventually became nothing more than acts of spite and defiance against the gods.
Oh, so it became less about love, and more about... Yikes.
Gods were not as powerful as they seemed. She had lied to them, turned them against one another. They were fallible.
Oh,
If she were
no.
to turn humanity against light and darkness, she could rid herself of their curse, or at the very least, she could make them suffer.
See, making her immortal was
Salem
not
traveled from
such a
one
good
kingdom to
idea.
another, telling tales of how she stole immortality from the gods, welcomed any swordsman to cut her down, and demonstrated her powers. With the kings and queens in awe, she pulled them deeper into her scheme. She painted them pictures of a time
She's a schemer.
when they would no longer have to watch their loved ones wither and die, when they could claim the powers of their creators for themselves, and in turn perfect their own design.
Oh,
All
she...
they needed to do was destroy their old masters. The gods had hoped that Salem would learn from her eternal curse.
No.
And she did.
Well, she did,
Learned
just
that the
not.
hearts of men are easily swayed.
Uh-huh. She learned how to scheme even more.
Who has led you down this path?
Guess who? Remember me? And I'm guessing this is why we no longer have the... Oh, the old gods.
Gift to them, used against
Oh boy, I don't think you want to tick him off. That's not something you want to do. Oh dear, is he wiping out? Oh, that's kind of how it looks. That's kind of looks like he just wiped out a whole ton of people.
There was no greater punishment we could bestow upon you.
I'll come back. I'll tell the rest of the world of this massacre. Build a new army.
You do not understand. There is no one left. You are all that remains of humanity.
Are we? Oh.
It was a beautiful experiment. But it was merely a remnant of what it once was.
Remnant.
From this failure, I hope that you will learn from yours.
No, you can't leave. You can't leave.
So are they all descendants?
Things of your creators.
And they left. And they left. Okay. And they broke the moon! They broke the gosh darn moon on their way out. Oh! That's why the moon is broken.
Salem was alone.
You know, I just can't.
She cursed the gods. She cursed the universe. She cursed everything. Everything but herself. She wandered the face of the planet, awaiting a death that would never come. Until fate led her back to the land of darkness.
Did she create people again?
This had to be it. The Brothers Grimm, the pools of black that continued to give rise to horrific nightmares. If the Fountain of Life granted her immortality, then surely the pools of Grimm would finally take it away.
That's not what's gonna happen. No. That's how she fully Salem's out.
Pure destruction could not destroy a being of infinite life. Instead, it created a being of infinite life with a desire for pure destruction.
Oh, and that's how
she would find her adversary.
He's still... Oh, I was wondering when we were gonna get back to him. Okay. He was still out there somewhere. So if that was the end of humanity, then how are there humans?
Where am I?
We are between realms. I'm
Between
afraid a tragedy has befallen your home at the hands of my brother. We have chosen to depart this world, but in our absence, I would like to offer you the chance to return to it.
Okay.
Don't understand.
Mankind is no more. Yet your world remains, and in time, your kind will grow to walk its face once again.
How?
However, without our presence, they will be but a fraction of what they once were. Creation, destruction, choice, and knowledge were the ideals upon which humanity was
There we
made.
go.
Now, I leave them behind with the hope that you may learn to remake yourselves.
And
If brought together,
that's...
these 4 relics will summon my brother and I back to your world.
Okay.
And humanity
Alright.
will be judged. If your kind has learned to live in harmony with one another and set aside their differences, then we shall once again live among you, and humanity will be made whole again. But if your kind is unchanged, if you demand our blessings while still fighting amongst yourselves, then man will be found irredeemable, and your world will be wiped from existence. Until your task is complete, you will reincarnate, but in a manner that ensures you are never alone.
I'm sorry, but that world just isn't as dear to me without her.
About
If I may,
her.
I'd rather return to the afterlife to see Salem.
You will not find her there.
Ozma.
She isn't gone?
Salem lives, but the woman you hold dear in your memories is gone. Heed this
Oh
warning.
boy.
Where you seek comfort, you will only find pain. So,
Ouch.
I'll do it.
Okay.
very
That
well.
was fast.
Our creation rests within your hands.
That's a big responsibility, guys.
Ozma was reborn.
And we know he was... And he's always like in another person. It's like him, but inside of another actual already ongoing person. How did humanity come back? How did that... There we go. And so, I think a lot of people had wondered if he was the king that we talked about.
Thank you. Please, tell me your name. Who are you?
What a kind of...
He didn't know.
Yeah.
Himself in a world completely unfamiliar to him. Cities looked different. Creatures known as the Faunus bore fangs and claws and were locked away in cages. And without the blessing of the gods, no one could perform magic like mankind was once capable of. No one but himself.
Yeah,
and a
he was
woman
the
known
one.
as the witch.
And I'm
During his years of
guessing...
travel, he heard the same frightened whispers that spoke of a terrifying sorceress who commanded dark powers in the wilds among the beasts and monsters.
They're gonna reunite,
Ozma
but...
was convinced that this witch was Salem, and
I think
decided
that's a
he
good
needed to
bet.
see what she had become.
Oh... That's gonna hurt your heart. Look at her face. She could
Call it
tell.
magic or call it something stronger, but in that moment, the two knew exactly who it was that stood before them.
Oh, wow.
What do we do now?
Whatever we like.
Oh, is
As
she
Salem and Ozma
too?
recounted the events which had brought them back together. Each withheld parts of their story. Salem, fearing Ozma would reject her,
Interesting.
blamed the end of the world on the gods. Ozma, still unsure of where the truth lay, kept his task and the relics a secret.
That's
Though
why
time
he learned
passed and
to...
all seemed well. Ozma's conversation with the god of light still lingered in his mind. He had found happiness, but humanity seemed more divided than ever before.
Mm-hmm.
Are you surprised? This world is quite literally godless. These humans have no one to guide them. Perhaps that's all they need.
What are you saying?
Are
To
you...
become the gods of this
Oh,
world.
there it
Our
is.
lives surpass all others. Our souls transcend death. We can mold these lands into whatever we want. What you
Power.
want. create
Power.
the paradise that the old gods could not.
The hearts of men are easily swayed.
Don't tell me he got in on it for a while. I feel like he would immediately know that that was not a good thing. Oh, horrific. Oh my god, he did. He got in on it. He got in on it. And they ruled, oh my lord. Oh my lord. See, I thought that was going to be where they parted ways. I was wrong.
The two amassed a following. That following grew into a prosperous kingdom.
You're kidding me.
And at the head of that kingdom blossomed a family.
Oh no! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They had little babies. They had little babies. Oh, he looks. Oh, looks like son. Oh my God! They had kids. Okay, someone. What's the story with the kids?
Are we
And
sure
yet,
this is right?
You said we needed to bring humanity together. In order to do that, we have to spread our word and destroy those who will deny it.
No, see, the destruction thing is not. That's kind of. That's crazy to have. You've gotten real far off your path here.
It was a miracle. Their children could perform magic.
Don't tell me those.
Should have been a joyous occasion.
Are those the
Was
maidens?
short-lived. Ozma told Salem everything. The true reason the god of light had brought him back. The relics that lay scattered around the world.
Okay.
And the day of judgment he had been told to prepare for.
Don't you see? None of that matters anymore. Why spend our lives trying to redeem these humans when we can replace them with what they could never be?
Oh, see, yeah, no, this is where they parted ways, I'm guessing. Uh-oh, were you trying to take the kids and leave? She's not gonna like that! Oh my. And their kids are watching. Lovely. Excellent. Oh my God, guys. This is a lot to take in. Oh my God, look how good this looks. And it's gonna bring the... It killed their kids, didn't it? Did they? Don't tell me their kids are dead. Oh no, he is not in good shape. Oof.
We finally have freedom.
But you were, oh.
Thus began a long and painful cycle of death and rebirth for Ozma.
Okay.
Some lives were spent in mourning. Many were spent attempting to forget it all. But no matter what, his mind would eventually turn back to the task he had been burdened with.
He always came back to that.
As the centuries went on, Ozma began to learn the importance of living with the souls with which he had been paired.
Oh.
But no matter where or how he lived, her presence was always felt. If humanity were ever to stand a chance of being united, one thing was clear.
What's that?
We had to destroy Salem.
Okay.
No one never rid the world of her through any mortal means. Ozma sought out the power of the relics. Armed with my knowledge, he believed he could fulfill his promise to the god of light.
That's what the
other relics?
He asked
that's what it was.
Do they possess?
And though I gave him my answers,
how do I destroy Salem?
Not all of them were to his liking. You can't.
Oh! You can't destroy her. So then what? So then what are we doing? That is no. Oh, if you think you're ending me there, there better be an after credits or something. I don't even know where to begin. Because honestly, a Salem origin story would have been, wow. Bringing Oz into the mix, into the story was extra wow. And then we just get going. And then they had kids, and what's happened to the kids? So the kids dead? Are they what? So I will point out one thing that I noticed, a very, very stark contrast between the two of them. Hang on, is there... Let me see if there's an after credits first. No, you're about to play the next episode, and as much as I want to see it, I have packed an awful lot into my brain today. Just an awful lot into my brain. Oh my, you know what, guys? I feel like I'm gonna rewatch that one, because I feel like I feel like they went at a decent pace with it too. Like, they did not... It wasn't like, and then this and this. Like, I feel like they gave me a few minutes to digest each thing, but I still feel like that was an awful lot to process. But right off the top of my head, I'm gonna say a very stark contrast that I noticed between Salem and Ozma is that when Ozma was kind of, however you want to look at it, gifted or cursed with immortality, it was always with another person. Like, he would never be alone in it. And the God of Light even said that like, I'll do it in a way so that you're not going to be alone. And I'm guessing that's because it was a mission and not a punishment. For Salem, it was more of a punishment for scheming and tricking the gods. So hers was like it always kind of came back to her only being the only one left, you know? And now I kind of get why she wants the relics, because if she can, and in the world's current state, which is they definitely have not reached, all right, or at the pinnacle of everything that humans can do positively, we're definitely not there. Then everything would just, they would judge the world, and they would just get rid of it. Is that what she wants? I really feel like she just wants to destroy everything. And I love seeing the evolution of how, it all started with her love. And then, but here's the thing, guys. Before she was in love, she spent her in what was basically like, I'm just adjusting my hair because I feel like I did a lot of hair flipping during that reaction. I feel like it really messed it up. Before that, she was basically captive. And the last thing you want to do with somebody who has those kind of issues is try and capture them. Try and put them in a situation where, like, oh, you're locked in again. You're locked into immortality. We're doing this to you. I mean, even Weiss said it, and it was crazy to me how at first I'm like, oh my God, she's got kind of a Weiss thing going on in the way that she was sort of locked up in this castle, and not the exact same story, of course, but I mean, I was getting the vibes for sure. And even Weiss said, like, you know what, I'm really tired of people making decisions for me. Oof, the last thing you want to do for a person who has those kind of issues is start kind of imposing things on them. Now, I get that she schemed. I get that. It does kind of feel like she definitely tricked them. She left stuff out because we know the one brother, the god of destruction, would never, or darkness or whatever, would not have done what he did if he had known the full story. That being said, there's some real themes throughout both Salem and Ozma's characters and this whole story about, like, leaving pertinent things out. I'm starting to think leaving pertinent things out is as bad as lying, which is kind of how we started this whole, like, this recent arc was like, did not lie. No one asked. because who would think to ask? You know, something they didn't know. All right. Getting back. Oh my Lord. I feel like I could write like a 40-page essay on this. I'm probably not going to fit that into my outro here, but I will try to go through the highlight reel of how I'm feeling about this. So let's review. There was a time when everyone had magic. The gods were right there. They kind of had their individual places where they lived. She schemes, which it was, I mean, she did. She acted, she after knowing that what she wanted would throw the world out of balance, she deliberately went and still tried to get her love brought back to life for her own, you know, because of her love for him. Which, yes, you could say that's, you know, throwing the world out of balance to bring back the person you love is a selfish thing to do. However, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. Maybe I'm just being a little too mushy here because we started here with love. But I kind of feel like although she knew what she was doing, she wasn't being so intentionally evil that like I feel like the punishment was harsh. I could see both sides. If it was somebody I loved and I was in that grief, you know, I don't know what I would do. On the other hand, yeah, you really don't want to throw the world out of balance. That's bad. It's not good. I mean, I guess the two brothers didn't like to talk to each other very much because, you know, a simple phone call probably could have prevented a lot of that. But I think they had mentioned that, like, they they created humanity and that was their thing that they did together, but they weren't real close brothers. Like, they did mention that, I think, in one of the World of Remnants, which, oh, wow, that World of Remnant now has a whole lot more meaning. I'm going to have to go back and watch that. The one that told about the war, I think it was. Okay, so that's how Salem came to be. And Salem purposely, like, basically trying to kill herself. To end the immortality, jumped into the destructive ooze, and it couldn't kill her. It just made something else entirely out of her. Now, they kept like at every turn, they just kept kind of like surprising me because I thought, my initial thought was, oh, she's going to do something. She's going to wreck the balance by bringing him back. He's going to see what she's become, and they're going to turn against each other. And that's how, like, everything that's how we got into the world. No, that's not how we got into the world that we were currently in. There was, like, so much more to it than that. It really wasn't until she, you know, was cursed with the immortality and just spent so much time trying to figure a way out of that it became less about saving herself or saving her love and more about the spite against the gods. And she finally just drudged up so much of the worst in humanity that they just, for one thing, the god of destruction was like, oh, you think you're gonna, oh, no, bye-bye. So the god of light didn't really do it. It was more the god of destruction, which he actually said, he's like, yeah, my brother didn't take that so well, and he kind of sort of destroyed your world. So sorry. But, yeah, humanity's gone. So there's that. I don't know exactly how humanity came back into being. I don't know. Evolved out of something that was, I mean, at first I thought they were going to be like, oh my God, are we all going to be like just, like not us, but are all the people on the show going to be like descendants of Salem or something? But I don't know how they came to be. But they did. And then it was all different. I wonder if they'll get into that. that like all these people came to be, and then it was like all different. Like there was fondness, there was like prejudice, there was more hatred and more. And I'm guessing if I had to take a real like wild guess here, I'd say it probably had something to do with the fact that Salem was there from the beginning of it all. Maybe had something to do with it. So Oz is in between realms, gets approached by the god of light, and is given this purpose to basically, you know, protect the relics. And he's going to be immortal now too, only he's not going to be alone in his immortality. And he kind of lists, so you can see why he I mean, right off the bat there, just kind of like being nuzzled in with another person like that. It's like he did eventually kind of learn to live with them and everything. He is part of the world. He is part of humanity. He is, you know, he's very burdened and isolated in his overall mission, but clearly he is more of a participant as opposed to a spectator in the world. And Salem's just kind of been like a schemer. She's been on the outside this whole time. And she's just been kind of using people to get what she wants. Which makes total sense, because that's where we are with her now. She's still just kind of scheming, and, you know, her big power is talk, you know? And she has magic too, but her bigger power is just her schemes. Wow, guys, that clears up a lot. So they had kids, though. So I'm still, like, it looked like they destroyed everything around them, and I'm assuming the kids got destroyed, too. But I'm still kind of waiting for the kids to come back into play. Like, at first I thought, because there was 4, and I thought they were all girls. I didn't get a good look, but were those, like, the 4 maidens? But I could be wrong about that. No, because they probably wouldn't. I don't think they would be the 4 maidens. Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't think they're the 4 maidens. They probably got killed, which is sad. And all right, guys. So that's the Ozpin and Salem origin story right there. Right there. Wow, our girls are just, and Qrow, because Qrow was there too. What is this relationship going to look like now with Oz? Because I feel like on the one hand, you'd kind of get him. I mean, you definitely get him a lot more. Like, you can see why he would feel the way he does. Like, he has been living so long, and he has this really huge burden on him. And on top of all that, now he has to find a way to destroy Salem and try to just try and make it so that our world doesn't get like blipped out, basically. On the other hand, they're going to be like, wow, you left a lot out. I don't know. I think at least a couple of our girls are probably going to try and see things from his perspective, but I honestly have no clue. I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue what is going to happen next. This just does change everything. Ozpin's no longer just like a really old champion of justice. He is now like they were in charge of the world at one time, the two of them. And he has been given a mission by the God of Light. And it is, I mean, this is way more in depth than I thought. And Salem, oh my God. She was, I mean, she's not the embodiment of evil or negativity or any of that. She might have become that. But deep down in there somewhere is that girl still, don't you think? And when he came to her door, even after being like Salem, they were still in love. She still could feel love for him. Although I do get the impression that even by that point, there was a real power thing going on. Like, she was like, you know, we could rule the world together. And then he was like, yes, I'll do it. I thought for sure he was going to be like, no, never sign on to try and rule the world. I have this mission and stuff, so no, I'm sorry. He straight up ruled the world with her. Oh Oh my God, our girls are gonna, oh my God, I can't wait to see what our girls are gonna do. And Qrow, I keep saying girls. All right, guys, I need a snack. I need a rewatch. I need another snack after that. Yeah. All right, guys. Wow. That turned my world upside down. That's for darn sure. You guys were so right. Oh my God. All right. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I don't even know if enjoy is the right word. It's like, what's the word you use for being so bowled over by the fact that everything you thought you knew about something was not how it seemed, and now you know, and it's not all good, but you know. What is the word for that? I'm that. So, I'm knowledged. I have been knowledged. Thank you for watching my knowledging. I need a snack, guys. I need to go. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, please be sure to join me next time. I need your help. We will watch it, get through it, all of the above together. Bye for now, guys.